Okay, well, we're going to get to your next set, which will include Conversation.
Yeah, it's a Joni Mitchell tune.
That's a Joni Mitchell tune,
Yeah.
yes. Such Peace,
Right,
is that
it's one of
yours?
mine.
And Just Like a Woman.
Dylan,
And that's
of
Bobby
course.
Dylan, of course. So, okay, Dee, we'll talk with you some more, but let's get back to some music. We'll be back with more of Deidre McCalla right after this.
I want to see him. She removes him like a ring to wash her hands. She only brings him out to show her friends. I wanna secrets and sharing soda. That's how our time began. Love is a story told to her friends. It's second hand, but I listen to his question. I'll give my answers when they're found. He says she keeps him guessing, but I know she keeps him down. She speaks in sorry sentences, miraculous repentances. I don't believe her. Tomorrow he will come to me and he'll speak his sorrow endlessly, and he'll ask me why. Why can't I leave her? He comes for conversation. I comfort him sometimes. Comfort and consultation. He knows that's what he'll find. He knows that's what since I was young that love exists, all your dreams come true. As long as I found a love to help me through, I'd have enough. But I never thought it would be someone like you. And as love joins our two lives, the tears fall from my eyes. There are blue skies as far as I can see. I never thought such peace was meant for me. I've been looking long and hard, from horoscopes to tarot cards. Each time I thought love at last was mine. But if I took all the guys I knew, they still never hold a match to you. And I do believe I could love you for all time. And as love joins our two lives, the tears fall from my eyes. There are blue skies as far as I can see. I never thought such peace was meant for me. Stay with me, baby. Don't ever leave. Thought you'd know by now that you fill my every need. This world's in madness, built it all on lies. The only truth I know is what I see in your eyes. And as love joins our two lives, the tears fall from my eyes. There are blue skies as far as I can see. Never thought such peace was meant for me. No, I never thought such peace was meant for me. just like a woman. She brings like a little girl. Queen Mary, she's my friend. I believe so. Go see her again. Nobody has to guess. Baby won't be blessed till she sees how she's just like all the rest with her fault. Amphetamines, her pearls. She tastes just like a woman. She is just like a woman. And I know she makes love just like a woman. She brings like a little girl. Well, it was raining from the first, and I was dying there of thirst. So I came in here, and your long time curse hurts. But what's worse is this pain in here. Tolerated very clear that I just don't fit. I believe yes, it's time for us to quit. If we meet again and are introduced as friends, would you please not let on that you knew me when I was hungry for you, and it was your world. I'd take just like a woman. I ache just like a woman. And you know I make sweet love just like a woman. But I break like a little girl, just like a little girl, just like a little girl.
Three more tunes done expertly by Deidre McCalla. Conversation, Such Peace, and the final tune, Bob Dylan's song called Just Like a Woman. And now, Dee, I'd like to ask you, I'm calling you Dee, I'll get very comfortable here.
Quite all right. Paul.
Thank you. Well, why don't we go into the biography of Deidre McCalla? Where were you born, and work up your career?
Grown up mostly in Well, New York. It's kind of hard to tell because I went to boarding school since like 7th grade, so I kind of feel like I grew up in Westchester, even though my parents were living in Queens. Originally up from Atlanta, Georgia, when I was very, very little. Don't even remember it, barely. When I was in high school, I had a group called Friendship, which was me, Geraldine Graff, and Sue Melly. And we used to do old age homes and Glee Club concerts.
What kind of music?
At school. We were very into Simon and Garfunkel at the time. Sue was the only one that played guitar.
Wait, what year was this?
This was 70, I guess we graduated 71. So it's
Lots of people are into Simon and Garfunkel.
68, still, yeah. It's a good basis to work from. So those were the popular tunes, so we did a lot of that, and we'd go around and do charity work. We never got paid for anything. We had a lot of fun.
Had you written any songs at that point?
At that point, not the first year that we were together, which was probably about sophomore year in high school. And as I said, Sue Melly was the only one that played guitar. And I said, well, there's 3 of us up here. That's ridiculous. At least one more guitar. So that summer, I went out and bought a guitar. And I guess about either that year or maybe a year later, all of it's fading into a haze as I grow older, I wrote my first song, which was called Deidre's Theme. And
very original title there.
Very, very primitive tune about, I was working at a snack bar that summer at the time, which I guess I was about 15. And I hated it because I had the morning shift and I had to get up 6 o'clock in the morning and take public transportation and work at this stupid snack bar out at Kennedy Airport. And so the song was about how I didn't want to have a 9-to-5 job, and I wanted to sing, or at the time I was getting into theater and I wanted to act, but this wasn't the life for me. And
right,
that
struggling
type of,
artist.
Everybody writes their first song. I think everybody has this kind of theme going for them.
Okay, so then what happened?
We broke up, but our only achievement was, do you remember a contest called WABC Big Break?
I seem to recall.
Yeah, they used to have all sorts of high school entries, and every night at 10 minutes after 10, right, they'd say, and now the group from so-and-so, Podunk, New York, is singing.
That's usually when I turned off the radio.
Right. Well, we made that. We didn't win anything, but it was a real trip to hear yourself on the radio on WABC, 50,000 watts. All your friends were listening. And they didn't really want to go on with it. I don't even know what they're doing now. I think one's a journalist, and the other went into computers. And here I still am with my guitar doing it.
Okay, so you started writing tunes.
Yeah, I started
that.
writing.
And then came Vassar College.
Then came Vassar. And in between then, a friend of mine named George Squires, who came up to me and said, hey, you really do sing nice. And he wrote songs, and then we started working together and doing things. And I was doing his songs mostly, but all the time that he was writing, he was encouraging me to write. And then we got sick of record companies by the end of my senior year, because we were bounced around like between Warner and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
We kept going, well, try next door. I'm sorry, we just signed Carly Simon. We don't need any more female singers. I mean, it's not your music. It's your female singer, your male singer, you're middle of the road.
Typecast.
Yeah, and if that block of their time is filled up for their budget, well, go someplace else. It doesn't matter what your music is.
Right.
And then I kind of stumbled onto roulette my senior year quite by accident. Someone with company was over at my house one Thanksgiving and heard me and got really excited and dragged me down to the office the next day. And it snowballed from there at a time when I had really decided, well, I'm just going to go to college and forget all this nonsense.
Okay, so then by the time you got up to Vassar, you were really thinking about the musical career a lot.
Thinking about it a lot, but at that point I had given up in June pursuing it actively because I just was tired. George and I were both tired of runarounds from record companies.
Right.
And then roulette just popped out of nowhere. It wasn't a company I would have sought a contract or anything from.
Well, when you did get up to Vassar, you started playing on the campus and places in the area.
Right.
She still can be found once in a while playing at the old Cove.
My first paying gig was at Lord's High School, which is a Catholic high school. Right. It was I guess it's February of '72, and I sang 4 hours, and they paid me $50. And I thought it was the most money in the whole world. God, they're really going to pay me $40, $50 just for singing.
Maybe I ought to go over there.
I didn't even know if they're still it was real nice. They were real nice kids, too.
So where are you
still
playing
remember that.
nowadays?
I've been playing around the New York and Boston area for about 2 months. I actually live right now in Lincoln, Nebraska, which I'm going back to at the end of a couple of weeks, a couple of days. And going up to Albany. You know, I move around a lot. If you really intend to make a living at it, which is not having a day job, you know, something that you do besides singing, you have to be willing to travel because there's not enough work in one place to make it worthwhile living there. But if you're willing to, this is especially true for bands, you have to be willing to travel because there's not enough work in any one place to stay there and survive. So I travel.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
We have 3 more songs coming up. A song called Sunday, which is another Deirdre tune. Billy DeLye, also yours, right? And last tune, Best Friend, by who?
Margie Adam.
Margie
She's
Adam.
an incredible West Coast writer. If she ever records anything, and I don't know why she hasn't, because she's just a wonderful writer. Check her out. She's real good.
Okay, so we'll be back with more from Deirdre McCalla right after this.